guys, I'm Rebel Star Girl. Before I get into the contents of today's video, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment with any critiques, questions, or suggestions. Today's video is a part 3 in the I Draw My OCs Based Off Your Suggestions series. But this video is a pin edition, so I asked you guys for suggestions on different pin designs featuring my OCs, because as you can tell, I quite like pins, and I've handmade pins in the past, so I thought this would be very fun. Also, I want to say a huge welcome to everyone who is here because of Love to Draw Manga's most recent video. If you don't know, I am one of Love to Draw Manga's Patreons. This is why I have all of these art prints over here from her. She has been a huge inspiration to me in my art journey, and she asked recently her Patreons and YouTube members to submit art for her to redraw based off of description only. And she picked mine, and she gave my channel a shout out, so I know some of you guys are probably here because of that video, so I just want to say hi and welcome and thank you for coming over and checking out my channel. It means so much to me. I was so excited to see that video and see she had given me a shout out because this is going to be so helpful to my channel. So again, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the videos and thank you guys so much. With that said, let's jump right in. Before anything else, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a little off. I currently have COVID. I'm fine, so don't worry, but my voice might be a little bit off. The first suggestion I got was to draw one of my OCs eating a giant donut. They didn't specify which OC, so I decided to go with Courtney. I thought the beads in her hair would complement the sprinkles nicely, so that's why I decided to go with her. Courtney is in the same story as my OC Hannah, and honestly, all of those characters I keep around just because I'm kind of attached to them and I, for the most part, like their designs, but their actual story is kind of lacking. I don't really know what I'm doing with it, but I really like the characters and I really enjoy drawing them, especially Courtney because she is so cute. I did the sprinkles by using the border effect. You go to the Layer Properties tab, click on the first option, which is a circle. That's the border effect. From there, you can adjust the thickness and the color of the border. Anything you draw on that layer will now have a border. I went with a magenta-ish color for the shading because I thought it would complement the mostly warm color scheme. Different shading colors can give different effects to drawings. I always choose a color and then set it to multiply to do all of my cell shading. I like to play around with quite saturated colors. Often if I don't know what mood I want the drawing to be, I'll go with a very saturated purple color. For design like this, when I want to feel very friendly and I've used a mostly warm color scheme, I use warmer colors. But I also wanted this to feel very friendly and very lively, so I went with more of a magenta pink color instead of the straight red. Here's how the design came out. I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute and it is one of my favorite designs. The second suggestion I'm doing came from one of my very best friends, and she wanted me to do George and do a low social battery design. George is a robot, which is probably why she thought of the idea, and he has quickly become a fan favorite. George actually started out as a joke character, but very quickly found a place in my heart, and I can see why you all love him. While I was working on this, the same friend actually suggested that I do an opposite design using Jenny, George's counterpart, and do a full social battery. I really liked this idea, so I traced over George and began working on Jenny's design. Here's how both designs turned out. I think it's quite a cute set. The last suggestion I'm going with is to do some holiday-themed ones. The person that suggested this mentioned Valentine's Day, since when I was asking for suggestions, it had just passed. This made me think of the Valentine's Day drawing I did last year, and I thought the concept would be so cute as a set of BFF mix and match pins. I still love the idea, but I very much underestimated the amount of work it was going to take, but I'm hoping it was worth it. I was able to do 6 different characters, 3 of which being the 3 I've already drawn in this video, Courtney, George, and Jenny, and 3 of my other Cs, May, Zach, and Isaac. There were some other of my OCs that I wanted to do, but their hairstyles were getting in the way of the heart on the cheek concept. Also, just these 6 took quite a lot of time, even though I was doing as chibi style and simple shading to speed up the process. If you guys really like these though, maybe I could add in some other characters in the future. Here are all 6 of the designs. Personally, I think May is my favorite, but let me know in the comments which one you like best. Now for everyone's favorite part of a shrinking video, the shrinking. So I did do this off camera, but I wanted to tell you guys about it. I applied a coat of Mod Podge Dimensional Magic to all of the pins. It's kind of like a resin alternative. It's not as sturdy as resin, and it's not scratch resistant. But I do really like it, and it does give it a more finished look. There are some small bubbles. Unfortunately, when I was making it, I didn't have a heat gun to deal with those, but I will be getting one for future projects. If you have seen shrinking videos before, you have probably heard this, but I'm going to say it anyway. When shrinking your designs, do not take them out too early. They're going to make really weird shapes, but they will flatten out, and if you take them out too early, you're probably going to ruin them. Also, lighten your designs, or if you're doing it traditionally, use lighter colors than what you want, because the designs are going to darken when you shrink them. And here are the final results. Let me know what you guys think. Before this video ends, I wanted to let you guys know that if you like any of the designs, they will all be up on my Etsy in the pin form, but also the sticker form, in both matte and holographic. I also made sticker versions of my previous designs that I made in my shrink plastic keychain video, as well as revamping my original stickers that I first released when making my Etsy. The very last product I want to announce is very special. I have 3 of my Zach Chibi keychains done through Vogue Grace, so they were manufactured, professionally done, and I only have 3 of them. They are holographic. They also have an epoxy resin top coat to them. I'm not sure if having products done through Vogue Grace or other manufacturers is something that I'm going to continue to do, but I wanted to give it a try and see, so if you guys have any thoughts on it, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate your feedback, and if you guys want any of these things, please go check out my Etsy. The link is in the description and in my bio. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, I have no idea what the next video is going to be or when it is going to come out, but whatever it is and whenever it does, I hope to see you then. Bye!